G'day guys, SmithCity here for SmithCity product reviews. We've got another Hope beer for us. If you haven't checked out my 18% beer from them, go out and check that out. Absolutely fantastic. I had that on my birthday. So just have a look on my channel, scroll down until you find it. But we've got their F11.1 Jet Red IIIPA coming in obviously at 11.1% ABV, and it is 3.3 standard drinks. I absolutely love this can. Love the color on it. Obviously you've got the jet there. You've got up there that what the ABV is. Bang, straight away. Black can. Package 13th of the 10th. 13th of the 10th, 2020. Have I lost that on there? No, I haven't. So we'll get it open. We'll see what we have. So I'll just give it a pour. Look at the colour. Oh, look at that. Look at the head on that. So probably a three finger head. Mad levels of carbonation there. The head retention probably won't be great, but for something this high, for it to even have a head like this is absolutely phenomenal. What a really good looking beer. It's like a reddy amber color. It's looking a little bit, with the way the light's coming from here. I'll see if I can just get a, there you go. That's sort of more how I see it without the camera. That's how I see that. So it's a bit darker, but we've got the light above us just hitting us in the wrong spot, making it look a little bit lighter, but it's a red amber looking color. And we'll get into the aroma. Very piney. Got that resinous smell to it, like the 18% beer that I had. Tropical flavors in the background there, with your typical IPAs. We'll just get into it and we'll see what the go is. Cheers. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff going on there. Lots of stuff. Wow. That is like a jet. I'm just going to have to dig deep here. First and foremost, I'm going to say this is for something that start again. Me being tired is catching up with me here. Because it's nearly 10 o'clock, I've got to be up at 5:30. The fact that this is 11.1%, there is sort of that warming sensation on the back palate, like just that higher alcohol percentage of what that does. But in terms of it being too full on and non-drinkable, they did this with their 18% beer. It is very piney. I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna not switch over, but I'm going to look up something on here. This is what someone else has written, and I struggle with these higher style IPAs. It's a massive triple red IPA that's packed with loads of hops. It is hoppy. A very intense piney and resinous beer, pop riveted together by bitterness navigates its high alcohol for a perfect landing. See if there's anything else written on here. It's amazing looking beer. There's just lots of there's just lots of pictures on Untapped of this beer, and it is a really good looking beer. With the consistency of the pour there, like coming out of the drink, it is a little bit thicker than your normal style beer. But yeah, look at that. I'm going to pull this up. Might use that as the thumbnail. So packaging is fantastic. Packaging is fantastic. If you weren't into your IPAs, or even like of a high alcohol content, but you saw the Jet on the front there, you're probably at least having a look at the can, which goes a long way in terms of picking it up and buying it. I'm just trying to work out whether I really love this or indifferent. There's lots of stuff going on. There's lots and lots of stuff going on. And I got to sort of separate myself away from the fact that I'm struggling to pinpoint certain aspects of this beer in terms of how I view it, in terms of how I like it. So I'm going to take a step back here. If I didn't have to, or if I didn't do this on my channel of guessing aromas, explaining the taste and stuff, if I poured this in and I wasn't filming and I was sitting down, is this something I'm enjoying? And that's what I'm looking at right now. We'll move over to drinkability. It is nice. It is nice. In terms of it being 11.1, that 0.1 being the operative number or word, I think you can only drink one of these. 2 at a push. two at a push. But it is such a full-on, and as Untapped review, it's very robust, and it's very it's very in your face. And so I don't know whether you could sort of plow through two of them. That's what the beer looks like. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. Drinkability, there's two stages. So drinkability, to drink more than one, like over a long period of time, because this is just you're not gonna plow through this like a pilsner or like a lager or something that's like really refreshing. You're not gonna be able to smash this down. And so if you're sitting down by a fire watching TV, or just outside on the deck, whatever, and you've got some time on your hands and you're just putting it down, taking a sip every so often, and you had two of them, you probably could do that. But in terms of smashing this out really quickly for a review, like we're already 11 minutes in, yeah? I'm probably not going to be able to finish this until maybe the 20-minute mark, and I don't think the video is going to go that long. So yeah, the drink, there's two elements to this. Is that if you had the time and the setting to sit down and enjoy this is something that you can drink. But if you're wanting something different away from this, where you just want to have something where you can just open quickly, get it down quickly, and sort of be refreshed, this isn't for you. This isn't for you. I'm not too sure what malts I've used, but there is, as I'm going through this now, I'm starting to get some more stuff. There is sort of leaning towards those roasted malts, where there is sort of a little bit, like it's not a lot, getting a little bit of a coffee element to it. That might be no one else's experience but mine, but that's what I'm getting at the moment. And we're getting that on the very, very back part of my palate, like at the very like end stages of it, like going down, the warming sensation, and then all of a sudden just like that lingering sort of roasted malt characteristics. All right, rating. Rating. It might come across that it isn't a good beer, but I'm just a little bit perplexed, and I'm trying to work it out, and I'm trying to sort of like sift through my thoughts and all that sort of stuff. And so by doing so, it probably comes across as that I'm a little bit indifferent on it. But I'm just gonna have to give it a solid 8. Like it is a good beer. It is a good beer. Would I prefer to be drinking, say, like a stout or a porter with sort of my preferences around that alcohol percentage, most definitely. Yeah. You can still see the carbonation bubbles there. Anyway, guys, I will catch you on the next one. It's an 8 from me. Fairly decent job. What I will say before I go is hope do some fairly serious types of beers, and like I've done their pineapple sour, I've done their hazy grapefruit IPA, did the 18% beer. I've got one in my car actually that I haven't put in the fridge yet, of a gluten-free Pilsner that I'm looking forward to reviewing. I've done their Hefeweizen, I've done their double Hefeweizen. I had their Sunny Boy Sour that was insane. Like, I've never salivated during drinking beer before. I've never I've never done that at all. Like, I literally couldn't feel my tongue. That's how sour it was. And I know at the back end of that chat I was pretty intoxicated, but hat has to go off to these guys. They do an excellent job. They're very innovative. They're very creative in terms of what they're trying to produce with different styles of beers, and you just got to take your hat off to them. Like, you really you have to. Like, for something like this, at this alcohol percentage, and in terms of how robust and full on it is, I think a lot of other places that may be experimenting with trying to do something like this, you're tasting all the alcohol, there's not a lot of stuff else going on, and it's something that you can't enjoy. And so, yeah, they do an amazing job. And I think most people that like beer, if someone went out and just picked up a Hope drink out of any fridge, I'm sure would absolutely love anything from their range, or at least pick one of the things from their range and like it. So I'll leave it there, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.